Hi, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Emily Rassam. Today we are making delicious protein pancakes. These are an easy recipe, great standby go-to for a slightly healthy breakfast. Here are our ingredients. First, we're going to start out with 2 scoops of protein powder. Whatever kind you want to use is fine. Then we are going to use about 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 2 eggs, a splash of vanilla, and 6 tablespoons of milk. First, we're going to add our dry ingredients to the bowl. Whenever you're cooking, this is the best way to go. Start with dry, add the wet ingredients in when it comes to pancakes. Then we are going to pour in our eggs and a splash of vanilla. You don't have to be really accurate here on the vanilla. Whatever you like is fine. Use it and make it to taste. Then we're going to pour in our 6 tablespoons of milk. For this recipe, I left my milk sit out for a while. It's not necessary, but something you can do. Now give this a good stir. For those of you who have cooked with protein powder before, you know that it's going to take quite a bit of stirring and elbow action. Keep stirring until you have a nice, ubiquitous mixture. Nice and liquidy. If it's not about this consistency, you might need to add a little more milk or protein powder. Heat your pan to medium-high, and I like to put a little butter in there. Scoop about a 1/4 cup into your pan. Spread it out a little bit. Give your pan a little shake. You can also lift this off the heat when you're doing it to prevent from getting a bunch of rings on your pancakes. These don't get super fluffy, so they're almost a mix between a crepe and a pancake. For some reason, the first one never turns out the way you like it. That's your sampler. Go on to round 2 and finish cooking your additional pancakes. You can make this in a skillet, as long as it's non-stick, on a griddle, or an omelet pan, whatever you happen to have on hand. I personally like to use an omelet pan, but hey, I'm a newlywed. I don't have an omelet pan yet. So I use this. Flip it over when it starts to get bubbly and the edges start to lift up a little bit. Cook till a nice crisp golden brown on either side. Then, once you get your stack, you are ready to serve. I garnished mine with some delicious coconut, freshly sliced banana, cashews, and a drizzle of honey. We're a honey household instead of maple syrup because my dad is a beekeeper, so we like to use the golden delicious stuff for our pancakes. This is an easy classic for you to serve anytime for breakfast or breakfast for dinner. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Tell your friends about us so we can share our recipes with them as well.